You have 304 seconds to decide whether or not to click off this video. My name is Flare Blitz and welcome to 304 seconds. Kuroya starts his day by waking up tied to a chair. That's not exactly planned, but at least he's not alone. And by the way, I'm going with the synopsis of the game, so do not judge me because of certain features that you see on screen. Let's start this tale. There's a link down in the description below. This game was made for the only one of every or any visual novel jam, so that's one asset only ever used. A micro visual novel jam with strict asset limitations. One sprite, one background, one music track, one sound effect, and a 1,000 word limit. You get the drill. And here we are, alas, tied. How do we get out of this predicament here? Well, isn't this a predicament? X. Well, this is definitely not how I expected to be starting my day. Yep. I go to sleep peacefully, and I wake up with, well, this. I also woke up with boobs as well. My bad. Nicole? Kuroya. Don't panic. Don't move. There's a switch next to your left foot. It will not detonate anything. Be sure not to touch it. Good morning to you too. You okay? Just don't move. Okay. I got the memo. I know she's not the type to diffuse stress with humor, but hey, Nicole. Oh, maybe we're next to her, actually. I know I agreed to all of this, but you said this whole crown game wasn't taking place until next month. This has nothing to do with that. Could have fooled me. So, yes, somebody kidnapped us and placed us here. And yes, we both ate the same meal yesterday. Not quite though. Mine had tuna rather than prawns. You skipped out on the cake. I went to sleep shortly after you did. Whoever did this, they had to have snatched us from my apartment somehow. But there's no time to dwell on that right now. Listen to me, Kuroya. Here's what I know. What the mastermind let me know when you were still asleep. So you were awake at some point? The moment you woke up, the game started. Of course it did. We had 304 seconds to make our decisions. 304 specifically? But why that number? Why the extra 4 seconds? Is that in reference to something? Once the time is up, we both die. We both have a switch under our left foot. If you press yours, I will die. If I press mine, you will die. So what about our right foot? Pressing either switch also ends the game. Oh, that's just cruel. What if I were to mistake which is left and which is right in a panic situation? Or if we moved somehow slightly and therefore it would be our right foot rather than our left foot? So we have to choose which one of us dies? Or is there some kind of hidden rule that could save us both? If there is, we need to find it fast. What did the mastermind look like? I couldn't see their face, although coincidentally, they had green hair. Perhaps a relative of yours? Wouldn't that be a twist? Wish my long-lost sibling had better manners than this, or a better introduction. Did they say anything else? They also wished us luck. Yeah, people who kidnap others certainly do wish their victims luck, for goodness sakes. That's hardly helpful. If luck could make a miracle happen, then it would be... Try looking around. Some indistant shapes and dark shadows in the distance. It's too dark for me to tell where we even are. we will obviously, of course, press the button. I wonder what Nicole's reaction would be. I don't think this is worth the tease. You already know what I think? The main reason why I agreed to be your partner for the game was because I don't have much time left anyway. I've been prepared for this for a while now. If that day is fated to be today, then so be it. Don't you care at all? It's not that I don't care, but if you want me to choose which one of us gets to live, my answer should be obvious, and that is you, Nicole. There's no point in you sacrificing yourself for me when I'll be sharing the same fate in the very near future. It would be a waste of lifespan, don't you think? So go ahead and press that button. I don't know how much time we have left. 7 seconds now. Whoa, you're keeping count? Fascinating. Whoever's going to compete with you in that actual game, they have a thing coming. Are you sure about this? I'm sure. Like 110% sure. Just do it! No hard feelings. I'm not sure whether I should be glad or disappointed that you decided to give up so easily. Maybe Nicole is secretly with the Mastermind. I should have asked her about the specifics of this whole dying thing. There is no Mastermind, is there, Nicole? What makes you say that? Is this a test? To see if you could really trust me for the game to come? I know you've been discreetly watching me these past couple of weeks, but I've been watching you as well, you know. You're sharper than I gave you credit for. What gave it away? Nothing in particular. It was a hunch mostly. A hunch? So you were just making a guess? Never underestimate a green-haired person's intuition. I'm very in touch with mine. I was right on the money with that cake. So, is this outcome satisfying for you? You should also use this as a lesson, Nicole. Not everything will go according to your plans, no matter how far ahead you might think you're thinking. People are unpredictable creatures, you can say that again. It's one of the things I love about humanity, really. This is an interesting outcome, if anything. But I wasn't only testing you. I also wanted to test myself. See how I would fare in a situation such as this. Well, your acting skills might need a bit of training. How so? Don't take this the wrong way, but you're not that great at showing emotions. People are usually less composed and calculating in life or death situations. Yes, you gotta show that you're in absolute desperation, that you are within the absolute thick of it. When your life's on the line, it would take a really strange sort of person to be so calm. Exactly. And we know our Nicole is not that kind of individual. But I guess that's also just the way you are. Says one who barely broke a sweat in said life and death situation. Hey, I was a little panicked in the beginning. For like 5 seconds, maybe. You adapted pretty fast, all things considered. Well, the time is up. Had this been a real situation, we'd both been dead right now. But then again, what is this experiment for anyways? Had this been a real situation, I'd be dead and you'd be walking out of here by now. And while we're on the topic of our situation, mind getting us out of these ropes? They're starting to do something horrible to my wrists. See, there might be a problem with that. Meaning that I want to make this look authentic. I seem to have made my knots a little too authentic. Are you goddamn kidding me, Nicole? What? Work that smart brain of yours, Kuroya. We have to find a way out of this. For real. Are you actually serious, Nicole? Game by Naru. Proofreading by Zolf. Music by Epic Stock Media. This is obviously a part of a jam, so there you go. Try to move. Feels like I'm in the same situation as Nicole. Damn, I'm restrained tightly. I think I'm tied to the chair I'm sitting on, just like she is. Okay, so we'll just progress forward from there. We should have done that the first time. It just seems a bit too simple for there just to be two endings. I wonder if the previous choices and the order in which you did them all in actually accounts to there being a hidden ending of sorts. You already know what I think? The main reason why I agreed to be your partner for the game was because I don't have much time left anyway. I've been prepared for this for a while now. If that day is fated to be today, then so be it. Don't you care? At all? It's not that I don't care. But if you want me to choose which one of us gets to live, my answer should be obvious. There's no point in you sacrificing yourself for me when I will be sharing the same fate in the very near future. It would be a waste of lifespan, don't you think? So go ahead and... I've always said don't press the button. Both options lead to exactly the same dialogue. Who would have thunk? So... that is 304 seconds. A little bit of suspense in there, but obviously because of the jam's nature, there is a huge amount that can be fitted into a scenario like this. But I'm not too sure really. It was like if we were plunged into a scenario where it was 4 sec furons. So it could be divided up into two different words with numbers in them, with the numbers being at the beginning and the words being at the end. 4 sec. I wonder if it's like a teaser for something. Why was the title written in this way? I'm looking at the colors more or less than the actual order of the words. Like, some of it is red and the other part is grayed out. So I'm not too sure about that factor. But I feel like there could be something in that. But yeah, it's a little short of a game, but it's due down to the nature of the jam itself in which this game participates itself in. You've only got one of everything and you're limited to 1,000 words. I think it is the limit of that amount. Yeah, 1,000 word limit. So all of the entries are going to be pretty short when it comes to game time. But thank you so much for watching. This has been 304 seconds. Let me know what you think of this game down in the comments section below with your thoughts and what your different theories might be. But why are they in this scenario in the first place where they are simulating being captured in real life? What are they trying to participate for when it comes to this game that they mentioned? What kind of game are they participating in order to actually experiment with this kind of simulation where they are both tied up, and the fact that if they both tread on a button with their left foot, then one of them would be blown up in a certain way. So what kind of scenario are they trying to preemptively plan for? Thank you so much for watching. This has been 304 seconds. You have 304 seconds left of this video to decide whether or not to leave a like and comment down in the description, sorry, in the comment section below. By the way, you've only got a limited amount of time left on the clock in order for this video to end. Thank you so much for watching and take care of yourselves. Remember to stick around for another 304 seconds until the end of time is up for you. I mean, sorry, that's really dark. Thank you for watching and take care of yourselves.